Welcome back to the show. If you're out and about in Caro, you may have noticed some beautiful art pieces popping up around town. This morning we welcome Aaron Schmad and Lauren Amalel to talk about these beautiful art murals. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for coming on. First off, a quick happy birthday to Aaron.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for spending a little time with us on your birthday.
Sure.
Lucky for you, I won't sing. But let's talk about these murals that are now popping up around Caro. What's it all about?
So we've noticed that other communities have a lot of positive art, and it really makes a feeling for the community. And Caro has been a great place to live, a great place to do things, but it doesn't necessarily have that feeling, or it hasn't always had that feeling. So we kind of started talking about, well, what if we could create that?
Yeah, well, and talk about how we're going to show some pictures here of these great works. Fill us in on who these artists are and some of the works that they've been painting for you.
Sure. So the first one that you guys showed, which was the hydrangea, is Rich Ayers. He's originally based out of Detroit, but he goes all over now and paints. And then the one, the historical piece that has Ashton Kutcher and Peter Bush here, is how Caro became the county seat, and that one was done by Kevin Burdick, and he is from
That's
the Flint
huge,
area.
by the way.
It's huge. It's like 132 feet long. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
His talent is just amazing.
Well, and you jump in here too, Lauren, and tell us about how this is only beautifying the community of Caro.
Yeah, absolutely. It has a fantastic impact. We've had a lot of people come through town and notice the murals, whether on their way up north or they're coming back home. It's really been great to see so many people involved with this.
Well, and then, like you mentioned there with the one that ties in some history, how does this kind of help tell the story of Caro too?
So Caro has an interesting history on how he became the county seat. That's the purpose of that particular mural.
Yeah.
And so the building owner had a vision for that one, and it just knocked it out of the park. And so with our Rotary Club project here, we were just so happy to be participants in that.
Yeah, and talk about just the general feedback too from the community. What's it been like?
Oh, so much buzz. I mean, we've had people,
Overwhelming,
when he
yeah.
was painting, people were constantly stopping and talking to him, watching, taking pictures. We constantly have been, all the pictures we've taken have been shared, and people are like, oh, I live in Texas now, but I'm from Caro, and wow, that's really great. I'm going to come there and check
Nice.
it out. And so people have been really buzzing about
It really ties in all the things that we're doing in Caro.
Yeah, how does
create
this
that
fit into
atmosphere,
how does this fit into the bigger picture of what you want to accomplish there?
We're really motivated to move Caro forward, and I think art and culture is a big piece of that, creating that atmosphere for our community and something to look forward to when they come home for our larger events like Pumpkin Festival and things like that.
It's something everyone can celebrate.
Yes.
And then, before we let you go, what are your future plans? Any more murals in the works?
We have 3 more smaller murals that are coming this year yet, and then we're starting to work on fundraising for next summer. And so we've had a lot of people ask, how can we host murals? How can we be artists for this? And so they should watch for applications in late winter for next summer.
Okay, and they can go to Cultivate Creativity in Caro, nice alliteration there, on Facebook. You can learn more at CaroRotaryClub.org, but I think you're up to a great start there. It's looking great.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for sharing what you're up to.